Peace and love, Leos. How my Leo people doing? How are y'all? I'm back with your April 2018 What's Happening reading. And my readings are, if you could remember, if you new to the channel, welcome. But I do quickies. I try to keep them under 10 minutes. For some strange reason, all of my readings have been about 12 minutes thus far for this cycle, for this April. So that means, spring equinox, happy spring equinox. I'm thinking because it's a new season, there's a lot to talk about. Okay, so let's get right to it, Leos. Let's see what's happening for you in the month of April 2018. Okay, Leo. Okay, so we have a few things to go over because, first I want to say if this resonates with you, it resonates with you. It may not resonate with you. There's so many Leos out there, but if for someone and for some of you, um, this is your message. And so anyway, it talks about some of you Leos may be on maybe like vacationing or taking some time for yourself or trying to spend more time with the family or a loved one or someone you love. Or some of you Leos are finally getting to do what it is that you've been wanting to do in this time or in April. I feel like it started already. I feel like whatever this is, it kind of started like right before April. Maybe planning started, or maybe it was in your mind. But April is like the manifestation of it. April is like the blooming time of whatever it is that you had put, that you created for yourself, that you put together. So you're going into April very hopeful, right? Um, and it says that some of you are very well rested. So I just get the sense that some of you have gotten a lot of rest. And so I'm going to get to the point. Let me just get right to it. I'm not going to hold my tongue. It looks like somebody is trying to mess up something you have going on, Leos. It may not be intentional. It may just be like a monkey wrench in your plans or in the completion of something or completion of things. Just something is interrupting that flow, that completion, that cherry on top, whatever it's supposed to be, that's supposed to make whatever you're trying to work out. I feel like something gets in the way. Now, what is it that gets in the way? Things in the family, things in your home, your spouse, children, something at home. But fret not, Leo. Fret not. Fret not. I just threw more cards, clarity cards, and I'm going to explain the cards too because I think that would be very important for the situation because it kind of jumped up at me, so I didn't get a chance to really break it down. So fret not, Leo. Things are going to move smoothly after the bump. But we always get a bump in the road. Something always happens sometimes, whether it's waiting for that call that we've been, getting that call that we've been waiting for the past year. And when you finally go to get it, your phone may die. Now you got to get a new charger, or, you may not be around your charger, or, you're going to see that person that you haven't seen in a long time, or you're driving to a destination into something that you've been working on for a long time, and then you get a flat tire, and yeah, you gotta go and you gotta call roadside assistance and or whomever, a friend to help you. But as soon as you get that tire back on, as soon as you get that charger for your phone or whatever it is, the delay or the holdback, things will be moving again. So let's go into the cards to explain a few of these. I'm sorry, I know this is not clear. So let me go into a few of these cards for you. See how the cards are just like flipping and flapping? Things can get a little messy, but it's okay. Don't be too dramatic about it. Yeah, don't be too dramatic about the hold ups. Just keep trucking. Success is on its way. The Three of Clubs, it says that you Leos, you guys are not in a bad place. You're in a good place. Things have been moving. Um, and then you have the Four of Spades, and this is what gets me to think that a lot of you have been happier because you've been getting a lot more rest, or because you had a lot more time on your hands. The Nine of Hearts is saying that this is like the time where you should be feeling fulfilled, where things are just flowing, coming together for you. And then you got the Joker upside down. So then that's just like that's the delay. That's the holdup, which is not bad, right? Because at least you're not being held up in a really rough space. You're being held up in this place where you're fully rested, where you're hydrated, where you've been doing good things, where you've been feeling good, things has been good. Things has been good. So it's not like you're being held up or delayed in a place where you're angry or you're upset or you're depressed or things are not working out. You're being held up in a good place. And then on top of being held up so this is why I say your holdup has something to do with something or someone that's close to you, you know. And so I was using those examples as your car or your phone chargers. Those are just examples, but real examples would be probably if you have children and if you have somewhere important to be. It may be your child may get sick, and not sick, not anything like too harsh, but just something to hold you up or delay you a little bit. Or someone close to you may need something that may delay you. Moving forward, so that's the Ace of Hearts, something close to your heart. Something new coming up close to your heart that's going to delay you. Moving forward, the Jack of Clubs and the Six of Clubs. So keep it moving. Don't be too dramatic about it. Things are going to work out for the best in April. Like everything that you planned, and completing and everything that you planned that's going to work out for you, it's going to work out, and it's going to work out successfully, but it's going to be some type of trip up, some type of mess, some type of something that you have to clean up, stop, help out with, something along those lines. I'm going to pick a card from the Lover's Oracle for you guys and you women of the Leo background. So it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Stay in your heart, Leo. That's where your power is. So don't flip out when you have to go back and do something, or you have to stop, or something comes out of nowhere. Don't flip out, because it's not a flipping out kind of thing. It's just a thing where you're like, okay, I'm going to take care of that and I'm going to keep it moving. The more drama you put into it, the longer it's going to take. The more unhappier you'll be. And I feel like a lot of you who are going through this are in like kind of got a lot of responsibility or in kind of like big positions. So that's why it's really important. Even like, if you're like the leader of your household, like it's very important for you not to drag this out, make this more complicated. or make this complicated at all, because you could waste a lot of time. All right, so we're approaching again, I knew we were going to go a little bit over because it's a new season and there's lots to say. If you would, or if any of you are into any holistic living or metaphysics, and you want any recommendations for any herbs or crystals or healing modalities for the month of April for you, I would definitely suggest massages, especially like body work on the back and the legs, the muscles. Your muscle health is very important. That's what's coming to me, Leo. Stretches, long, long stretches, deep breaths, morning affirmations, sun salutations would be very ideal for you. As far as any like teas or herbs that I would suggest, um, I would choose something that helps you become like very flexible. Um, So I definitely maybe like cayenne. Cayenne would be really good because cayenne moves the blood. It helps with your flexibility and the flow of just the fluid in your body. And it'll be, yeah, and it'll help you just move forward. Like move forward past delays and setbacks. So that, you don't waste your time. Okay, Leo. If you would like to take this further and you want a private reading with me, don't hesitate. Click the link in the description box. Reach out. It'll be good to hear from you. If you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe. Please comment. Let's talk about it. Okay. Have a good April, Leo, and I'll see you in 2 weeks for your special message reading. Peace and love.